Hey Cowboys fans, buckle up. We're about to dive into the hottest topics in Dallas. Is there a new star rising on the O-line? Could Trey Lance be the future in Big D? And let's tackle the elephant in the room. What's it gonna take for the boys to finally break their playoff curse? From draft steals to quarterback controversies, we're covering it all. So if you bleed silver and blue, you won't want to miss a second of this. Let's kick things off. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a diehard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. First up, let's talk about the Cowboys' recent draft picks and the potential transformation of their offensive line. Now, we all know the headline grabber was the selection of Tyler Guyton in the first round. Guyton's expected to fill the enormous shoes left by the legendary Tyron Smith. But today, we're shining a spotlight on another pick that's generating quite a buzz, Cooper Beebe. Who is Cooper Beebe, you ask? Well, this young man could be the solution to the Cowboys' center position puzzle. Despite not having extensive experience at center in college, the Cowboys are taking a calculated risk on Beebe, and here's why it could pay off in a big way. Beebe's facing some stiff competition for that starting spot, with players like Brock Hoffman and T.J. Bass also in the mix. But don't write off Beebe just yet. Remember when Zach Martin seamlessly transitioned from tackle to guard? While it's premature to draw parallels between Beebe and a future Hall of Famer like Martin, the potential for a smooth position change is there. What really sets Beebe apart is his intellectual prowess. Get this, he was a four-time All-Big 12 first-team academic selection. That's right, folks, we've got a genuine scholar-athlete on our hands. In the complex world of NFL offenses, having a center with a high football IQ can be a game-changer. O-line coach Mike Solari had this to say about Beebe: he has the flexibility and versatility, but we want him to focus on the center position. Great job by our draft department. You see his initial quickness and his ability to sustain the blocks, and the type of competitor he is. He's a smart football player, and he's another guy that has versatility, but we want him to lock into the center spot. This quote tells us a lot. The Cowboys clearly see Beebe's potential at center, despite his lack of in-game experience at the position. They're impressed with his quickness, his ability to maintain blocks, and his competitive spirit. These are all crucial attributes for a successful NFL center. But let's dig a little deeper into what makes the center position so vital. The center is often referred to as the quarterback of the offensive line. They're responsible for making pre-snap reads, calling out blocking assignments, and ensuring everyone on the line is on the same page. This is where Beebe's intelligence could really shine. Moreover, in the Cowboys' offense, which often features complex run schemes and pass protections, having a center who can quickly process information and make split-second decisions is crucial. If Beebe can translate his academic success to on-field performance, he could become a cornerstone of the Cowboys' offensive line for years to come. Now, let's shift gears and talk about another hot topic that's got Cowboys fans talking: the quarterback situation, specifically focusing on Trey Lance. Remember Lance? The guy the 49ers traded a king's ransom to draft third overall in 2021? Well, he's now the Cowboys' backup QB, but his future in Dallas is far from certain. There's been increasing speculation about Lance potentially being trade bait. With Dak Prescott firmly entrenched as the starter and Cooper Rush as the reliable backup, Lance might not see much playing time in 2024. And with his rookie contract set to expire after the upcoming season, the Cowboys might be tempted to shop him around if an attractive offer comes their way. But here's where it gets interesting. There's been some buzz that the Cowboys might be grooming Lance as a potential successor to Prescott. NFL media's Bucky Brooks even reported that Dallas has thrown around this idea. So, we're left with a fascinating dilemma. Will the Cowboys keep Lance as an insurance policy and potential future starter, or will they capitalize on his draft pedigree to strengthen another position via trade? This situation becomes even more intriguing when we consider Dak Prescott's contract situation. Prescott's current deal runs through 2024, but his cap hit for that year is a staggering $59.4 million. The Cowboys will almost certainly need to restructure or extend his contract before then. Could the presence of Lance give them leverage in negotiations with Prescott? Or is Lance simply a high-upside backup plan in case talks with Prescott break down? Speaking of Prescott, let's address the elephant in the room: playoff performance. It's a touchy subject in Cowboys Nation, but it's one we need to discuss. Both Tony Romo and Dak Prescott, for all their regular season success, have struggled in the postseason. Romo finished his career with a 2-4 playoff record, never advancing past the divisional round. Prescott, he's currently sitting at 2-5 in the playoffs and, like Romo, hasn't made it to a conference championship game. To truly appreciate the gravity of this situation, we need to put it into historical context. Let's look at some Cowboys legends. Troy Aikman, 3 Super Bowl rings, and an impressive 11-5 playoff record. At one point, Aikman was 11-1 in the playoffs, a testament to his clutch performances when it mattered most. Roger Staubach, 2 Super Bowls and an 11-6 playoff record. And remember, Staubach missed 5 seasons serving his military commitment and didn't become the starter until his 3rd season. Just imagine what his numbers might have been if he had started as early in his career as Prescott did. Danny White, often overlooked in Cowboys history, White finished 10-8 in the postseason and led the Cowboys to 3 straight NFC championship games. Like Staubach, White had to wait his turn, not becoming the starter until his 5th season. Even Don Meredith, who finished 1-3 in the playoffs, played in 2 NFL championship games. And let's not forget, he was going up against Bart Starr, Vince Lombardi, and the Green Bay Packers, arguably the greatest team of the 20th century. The point here isn't to disparage Prescott or Romo. Both are talented quarterbacks who have had tremendous regular season success. But in Dallas, regular season success isn't enough. The Cowboys have a rich history of playoff success, and fans are hungry for more. The question is, can Prescott elevate his game when it matters most? Or will the Cowboys eventually look to someone like Lance to lead them back to the promised land? This brings us to a larger conversation about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Is it all on the quarterback's shoulders? Of course not. Football is the ultimate team sport. But in today's NFL, more than ever, quarterback play is crucial to postseason success. Look at the quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls in recent years: Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow. These are players who have shown the ability to elevate their game in the biggest moments. They make the clutch throws, avoid the costly mistakes, and often put the team on their back when it matters most. So, what does Prescott need to do to join this elite company? It's not about putting up gaudy regular season stats. Prescott has done that. It's about making the right decisions under pressure, avoiding turnovers, and coming through in those pivotal moments that define playoff games. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the Cowboys situation, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it ensures you don't miss any of our future NFL content.